Woo! Vancouver Canucks with the big victory tonight. Let's go, Canucks fans. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. My name is RevTrev, and I am the producer, author, and the man when it comes to Kempner Canucks. What a win. Canucks 3, the Avalanche 1. In fact, we should have got the shutout. But I am absolutely pumped about tonight's victory. Huge win for the Vancouver Canucks. Absolutely huge win for the Vancouver Canucks. I loved it. Oh, man. Like, what has happening? It's like Dr. Heckle, Mr. Hyde. I don't know. Whatever it is. We're just night and day difference in the weekend. What a game. What a game. What a dominating performance. Loved it. Absolutely. We got lots to talk about tonight. I want to get your comments into the chat, whether you're watching in live stream or you're chatting with us tonight, or you're watching this later. Welcome. So glad that you're here. So the big question tonight in the 3-1 Avalanche destructing, like, honestly, the last goal came in. The Avalanche scored with with under a minute, about 50 seconds left. And so it doesn't matter. We had fully had this game in control in the way of scoreboard. I mean, I still think it was a battle. It was a good game, but Vancouver, start to finish, again, another 60 minutes of great work. Now, we don't really want to talk about the Boston game, but the big question tonight that I want you to post in the comments is this one. Has your opinion of the Canucks changed from Saturday's embarrassing loss to the Bruins to tonight's dominating win versus the Avs? Okay. Now I noticed I didn't have an apostrophe there. Let me just get that there. Tonight's. Okay. Tonight's dominating. So has your opinion changed about our beloved Canucks from Saturday's embarrassing loss to the Boston Bruins to tonight's dominating win against the Colorado Avalanche? Post it in the comments, everyone. Post it in the comments, because that's huge. It's absolutely huge. And, you know what? I loved how the game started. JT Miller almost scores right off the get-go, and it kind of just set the tone that the Canucks are for real, and they're ready to go, and they're excited. They're coming out more. Well, I guess the Boston games wasn't good, but okay, let's just pretend like the Boston game didn't happen for a minute. Okay, let's pretend. And so the game before that, the Canucks came out and played a full 60 minutes against Florida Panthers. I called it a near perfect game, or a perfect game. And then tonight it was near perfect game again, in the way of just the way that we just kind of took over the game, never gave it back. They had all the opportunities in the world to do that. Of course, we had Demko playing well. Overall though, you got to be happy with this performance. I mean, to not be happy about this, you got to kind of shake your head. And then, of course, the big news, and I'm going to get in your comments in just a second, but because I want to answer this question here, but Kiefer Sherwood with his first hat trick of his career, I believe. And so, I mean, when you have bottom six players scoring goals, never mind hat tricks, you usually win games. And so Kiefer Sherwood has just won over the fan base. He's absolutely been phenomenal for us. Absolutely phenomenal for us. Loving what I'm seeing with Kiefer Sherwood, the hits leader, the spark plug, plays good defensively, and now he's chipping in offensively this year. He's having a career year for our Canucks. Part of the reasons why we've had lots of success. I've got something in my eye, obviously. So I just want to give, we got to take some H2O, and we're gonna have a drink on behalf of Kiefer. Cheers, everyone. H2O, baby. All right, first one of the year. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I want to dive in your comments, and I have a couple more questions I want to ask you. So, but before we do that, there is so many people. Is Kiefer our new leader? Great Hockey Night in Canada post-game interview. Awesome. That's great. David says, what a turnaround from that dud over the weekend against the Bruins. Absolutely. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third period. Canucks are up 3-0. And then Rantanen scores. So much to the shutout. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Stranger things have happened, but there's no way. Besser did hit the post while trying to score the empty net, but it did help kill some of the momentum of the Avs had built up in the last 90 seconds. And then game's over 3-1. Thank you, David, for the updates there. Stuart Baker's in the building, 3-1 win. He's pumped for Vancouver. Shannon is like, just letting you know that if Coach Rob, we're going to score. If Coach Rob didn't say that Colorado was going to score, Demko would have gotten the shutout. Coach Rob, you messed it up. How dare you? Oh my goodness. Yes, David, you did predict that the Avs would score at least 3 goals. Instead, it was our Canucks, baby. Still waiting on the Sports Center coverage on TSN. Absolutely. Dell says, can't figure these Canucks. Got to give Tocchet credit for calling them out, saying that they weren't emotionally invested in the Bruins game. Well, it's just a fact too, right? Carol is here. Good to see you, Carol. Welcome. David W. says it may be that Tocchet's claim of lack of emotional investment woke up those Canucks, that they played a much more solid game and would end up being rewarded for having done so versus the Avs. Absolutely. Yeah, the Avs and Oilers, or the Panthers and Oilers game was a lot closer, and I loved it that Verhaeghe scored the winner. That was awesome. I mean, good game. If you went to that game, you spend the money to go to Edmonton. That was a fantastic. Carol says she has no picture or volume. That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on. You might have to refresh, but you're not hearing me. So, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Marcus, good to see you. Just a heads up. I still want to get together with you. Let's figure something out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I know it's Christmas, so maybe we can't do that. Maybe it's going to get too crazy. But I do want to connect with you. If there's a time we can do it, I'll message you. I love it that we live in the same city. So, Happy Jack says these guys play to the level of their competition. Their opponent is so weird. I mean, Colorado's back on the track, man. So I don't know. Vaz Vegas, good to see you. Welcome. Huge win for the Canucks. Absolutely. It's Coach Rob's fault. You're not going to get over this, Shannon. This is hilarious. Thanks, James. Good to see you. God bless you. I had such a great time at the Green Bay game. It was absolutely epic. Perfect game for me to go to. Loved it. We'll talk about that later, though. That's why I didn't stream on Saturday night for the Bruins game. I was literally in Seattle getting ready to go, getting ready for the Packers Seahawks game. So, yeah, Roberto, let's go. Sherwood, baby. Let's have a drink let's have a drink for Cale McCarr. Oh, no, Cale McCarr. No, Mr. Hughes takes control. Oh, H2O is good. Okay, 60 minutes of hockey. Again, they got to keep playing that up. I mean, even if they get 40 minutes of hockey, it's better than the 20 they've been doing. So, yes, definitely changed, even though my cable went out. Oh, weird. That's weird. Okay. Nice toque, styling, love it. I know. I was thinking, hey, it's Christmas season. I've been wearing my Canucks Christmas sweater for the last few streams. I thought I would switch it up tonight. And then I'm like, but if I got to keep the Christmas winter season going. So that's why I did. Thank you for the encouragement, though. The Canucks are great again, Shannon. Let's make the Canucks great again. You know, that's how. Yeah, we needed this one, James. You're right. Absolutely. Weird was looking all over your channel for this stream and couldn't find it. Happy about this game. Just unhappy with our inability to string these together. Hopefully we build off this one. Yeah, absolutely. I hope we build off this one. The Canucks needed this victory tonight, as James had said. But here's the other thing, though, man. The reason why you didn't see it is I got the stream thing up late, but it still went on right after the game. So glad you guys are here for the post-game show, RevTrev. And speaking of which, let me just show a quick promo video, and then we're going to dive into more comments, and then we're going to get into some more questions. And I'm looking forward to it. So if you take a moment, just hit the like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Support the channel. You can donate towards the channel if you want. You got to do that through the YouTube side. I'm monetized through there, but I appreciate it. No pressure at all if you can't do it. I know it's Christmas time, and I just want you to know thank you so much for just being here and being part of the channel, being a part of people who watch and comment. And I appreciate the view. I appreciate the conversation, but if you want, I know some of you ask, how can we donate? That's the way you do it, for sure. And I love it. The chant, Kiefer Sherwood, Kiefer Sherwood, right? Absolutely. Coach Rob's apologizing to Shannon. That's awesome. Yeah, I wanted the shout out too. The shut out. Elfrin's here. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could? Woodchuck would? Woody? Kiefer Sherwood with the Hattie. Let's go. Woo! Daniel, this win is an even bigger win because it's the Avs. They've owned us. Let's hope Tocchet doesn't need to make another apology and call it his team again to get another great performance. I agree with that. I'm hoping that Tocchet has his practices with the Canucks more often and lets the team know what mistakes they make and corrects the Canucks. Absolutely. That's part of his job, right? Notice that PD's ice time was dropping 16:30, fourth highest. Garland, wow, 20:46. That's a great point, Dell. Well done. Silas is pumped for Kiefer Sherwood with the hat trick. Absolutely. Enjoyed the stream. Good to see you, David W. I know it's late. You're 3 hours ahead of us. So that means it's almost 1:30 a.m. for you. And speaking of someone in a different time zone, Murray is back from New Zealand, and he's pumped the Canucks are winning. And, yeah, it was awesome. Kiefer Sherwood. Let's do it again. Ready? Kiefer Sherwood. Funny how Petey gets his third star tonight behind Sherwood and Demko. He must be -1. Must be his 4 shots on goal. Personalized, you're right. So think of it, buddy. The first shot, it went through, but it hit the post. So he should have scored as well tonight. So, yeah, I know a lot of people are frustrated with Pettersson tonight and last game. The big chat today was Pettersson for Byram and Quincy. I did not know that. I was traveling back from Seattle, so I wouldn't see it. Would I do it? Petey's trade window closes July 1st. I know what you're saying. I would not do that trade. No, I don't think Quincy's good enough, but I wouldn't do that. Nanaimo Shoe Repairs here. He's pumped about Kiefer. Okay? I feel that if Tocchet practices with the Canucks and points out the mistakes, The Canucks can have more games like this. Absolutely. That again, like I said, it's part of his job. See how the Vancouver Canucks. See how's the Vancouver Canucks. See how's the I don't go Canucks go. That's the one I want to get out of there. Entertaining game, entertaining win. Absolutely. I mean, good team too, right? They've turned it around. Good game. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. BCNP. Demko is looking really great. All things considered, wish he would have got the shutout. I agree. Daniel says, yeah, losing the shutout in the last minute hurt. The only thing that ticks me off, 1 minute, Demko deserved that one. Absolutely. Navorius, Sherwood showed him who's boss. He owned the game, that game tonight. I agree. Quincy, I heard it was Buzz. Yeah, I heard it was, I knew Cousins was on the trade block. Absolutely. James, thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. I love this fan base, and I love that you guys come and you girls come and just join this conversation about the Vancouver Canucks. Without you, this stream, these post-game shows suck. They just do. I mean, I can be entertaining, but I want you to know it's you that I'm here for, and I enjoy the conversation. So thank you so much for your encouragement, but I appreciate you. Much love to the chat. Oh, what am I doing here? Much love to the chat, okay? I can't see the Canucks training Peter either, Shannon, but I know there's a lot of people. How about Petey for Jack Hughes? I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. Absolutely. But I don't think he's getting traded. Okay, let's get into another couple questions. I'm only going to go for a minimum, like a few more minutes, because I've just got home from Seattle. I quickly watched the game, and I want to, be able to connect with my family. I've got so many fun stories, but post in the comments, other than Sherwood, who impressed you tonight on this Canucks roster? Like, post in the comments right now. What, other than Kiefer Sherwood? Well, I guess, and Demko's the other one, right? Demko. Let's keep Demko and Sherwood out of there, okay? Other than Kiefer Sherwood and Demko, who impressed you tonight on the Canucks roster? And then let's post in here which Canucks frustrated you tonight. I want to know. Listen, I do passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content, and I want to know the honest truth. Who impressed you tonight on this Vancouver Canucks roster, and which Canucks frustrated you tonight? I'm going to be pumped to read these answers, okay? So, but before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to Shannon for gifting a membership. You're awesome. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you for being a blessing. And I agree, PD isn't going anywhere. And then Calvin uses his monthly message. Let's go. Been a month. Time flies when you're having fun as a Canucks fan. Calvin, you are so right. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for being a RevTrev member. Who's going to be taking PD's 11.6? I think there's a lot of teams that would. Honestly, Alfred, I think a lot of teams would. Okay, Dell, did he impress you tonight, Dell, or disappoint you? Please post it in the comments. Be specific, everyone. But I think a lot of people were excited about Tyler Myers tonight. Sasson again. Impressed. Got to put impressed or there. So, yeah, like Alfred said, Sasson's speed impressed me. Petey's quietness is giving me the irks. I agree. Daniel says, I thought Myers had a heck of a game. Honestly, yeah, he was solid. Border. What's border? I was at the border today. Got through pretty quick too, but I don't know who's border. I don't know what you're saying there, my friend. Myers was great. Desharnais was slightly better than usual. I mean, that's a positive take. I like that. Jorg. Miller didn't do a lot offensively. That whole line was great shutting down McKinnon. That's true. But Miller had that great, glorious opportunity, right? Oh, you meant to say Besser. Did Besser impress? Oh, yeah, he impressed you. He absolutely impressed you. And then Elfrin got the membership. Thank you, Shannon. Hype out to Shannon. Everyone, give some Shannon some hype. I'm posting it in the comments right now, Shannon. Shannon, hype train. Okay, got it in there. Okay. And then Dell says the Canucks D did not treat the puck like a hand grenade. Fewer icings. Credit to Talkit. Yeah, that was a big thing. No problem. Dreamer. Woohoo! It was Sherwood 3, Colorado 1. That's a good way to put it. It was good. And if he can light the lamp on nights the big guns aren't, that's how you win games. Teamwork makes the dream work. BCNP says Demko impressed me. Absolutely. Big one, Shannon. Yeah, absolutely, guys, girls. That is so cool. Okay. So thanks for posting in the comments tonight. I appreciate it. I do want to quickly talk because I know some of you really want me to make a comment. I want you to know about the game that I went to, the Packers game. Man, Packers won in a landslide, 30-13. I had such a blast. I went with my friend Mike, and he's a season ticket holder. We had the best time. Now, he's a Seahawks fan. I'm a Packers fan. I want you to know I had way more fun than he had. But I had so much fun. I'm going to be doing a show on this. I'm going to try tomorrow. Just follow RevTrev NFL on all the socials, especially on YouTube, and you can watch that there. I'm not going to talk too much about the game, but I was in this 8 rows off of the end zone where the Packers scored the first 2 touchdowns. It was epic. There was over 20,000 Packers fans, and we were chanting "Go Pack, Go" during the game. It was so loud that the commentators I saw online said that they could hear it. Like, people were like, my goodness, the Packers fans showed up and were chanting "Go Pack, Go" in the middle of the broadcast, and they were shocked how much Green Bay took over. Now, if you're a Seahawks fan, I do apologize that we absolutely smashed you, and it was awesome. Sorry, it was awesome. And I, as a Seahawks fan, I know that sucks. That was a big game for you, but it just shows, like, you don't sleep on our Packers, okay? You just don't do that. But I had the best time there, and it was so fun. So thank you for having your patience that I didn't do a live stream after the Boston game, but boy, that was a phenomenal game for me to go to. My Packers, I've been able to see Favre, Rodgers, and now Jordan Love live. What a treat. What a treat. So, okay, let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. Okay. Gab, good to see you. No, Gab, it was Gabe. Gabe. Why did I say Gab? Gabe, how are you? Welcome. Sorry for butchering your name. How can I do that? You are so much fun. Thank you for bringing light in a dark world. Oh, you're too kind, my friend. You're too kind, but I appreciate that. I'm doing well. Packers won last night. Canucks won tonight. Like, what else do you want, right? Born to FOMO. Born to FOMO. Let's see the next game in which team shows up. Flip of a coin. I know, man. It's crazy. Good night, York. Good to see you. You were impressed with Demko. Absolutely. Daniel says, I feel like Besser is struggling offensively at the moment. He was hesitating on some of the shots and the puck off the post. He's not having a great puck luck tonight. No, you're right. You're right. Hey, RevTrev, were you harassed at the game? Absolutely not. There were so many Packers fans. Now, I've seen opposing fans get booed and like I've seen people get disrespected, but we were in droves, guys. We were in droves, and I was having the time of my life. It was like so fun. It wasn't the best night of my life at all, but it was like an epic night. It's going to be in my top 50 best nights of my life for sure. And so, good night, Calvin. Good to see you. Big Hog Hockey, welcome. Good to see you. We just talked about the game. I just quickly talked about the Packers-Seahawks game that I was at. And I feel bad that the Seahawks are now technically out of the playoffs at this moment because I like the Seahawks as well. So Seahawks are my second favorite team. But I'm a Packers fan through and through, so I loved it. I love the win, but I feel bad that Seahawks are in a bad position now. The Rams have an easier path to get to the playoffs, and the Seahawks lost Geno Smith. And here's the other thing. You guys play the Minnesota Viking next week, who just destroyed the Bears. So I don't know. If you don't have Geno, I don't know. It's going to be tough, but they play the Rams on the last week. So Rome, great to have you here, man. I hope you're doing well. Nothing is perfect is in the building. Loved your stream tonight, man. You do great game streams. You're awesome. Everyone hit the like and subscribe for nothing is perfect. Absolutely. Russ is in the building. Why didn't you stream after the Bruins game? A1, I was at the Packers game, literally at the Packers game in Seattle. So that's why I didn't stream. So, yeah. Love this team. Great 60 minutes of hockey. Roberto, you're right. Rev, what did you like on tonight's game? Well, I mean, obviously, Kiefer Sherwood, I really liked him. I liked that we played 60 minutes tonight. But Kiefer getting his first hat trick ever. Like, what can you say other than that? You know, and then, you know me, I love watching Quinn Hughes play. I love watching JT Miller, Besser. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you, my friend ran into Brock Besser at the Packers-Seahawks game, and get this, he was wearing Packers gear from head to toe. Yes, you heard that right. It was insane. I'm going to talk about it on my video on the RevTrev NFL, so I do all my NFL content. Go check it out there. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So I should have posted that in here. Brock Besser, my friend met him. I'm like, where did you meet him? And he's like, oh, it was in the concourse. So isn't that cool? Your absence resulted in Grogu's force being diluted, costing the loss to the Bruins. Stay at your post, man. I apologize. I apologize, but it is what it is. So, you know, Canucks getting paid a lot of money, brother. You know, but I appreciate that. It's funny. Broncos destroyed the Colts. Yeah, it was good too. And Marcus, I won. I came from behind tonight in that Vikings win and won my fantasy week by like just a couple. I was getting destroyed. So crazy, hey, crazy. So your Broncos won, my Packers won, our Canucks won. I won my fantasy leagues. Oh, life is good right now. Life is good. I would think Besser would be. I thought so too. I literally posted that on my X account. No, to all my friends, all my Canuck friends, like, and I'm all my family. Like, you'd think him being from Minnesota, he'd be a Minnesota Viking fan, and he's a Green Bay Packers fan. What a guy! I love Brock even more. Do not trade Brock. Always keep him. Let's keep him. I don't care. He's a Packers fan. He's a member of the Canucks. That's it. He's going to be one of my favorite players for all time now. And that's why Brock hit the post tonight. I don't know why, because I don't know why, because he's a Packers fan. Because we're 10-4. I don't know. Miller played with a lot of juice tonight, throwing his body. Garland also had so many chances. You're totally right. Absolutely, dude. It was so fun. It was nice to see him. I wish I could have met him too, though. Yes, go Pack, go. And I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. It was an epic experience, guys. Absolutely. If you want to see my pictures, follow RevTrev NFL on Facebook as well. I put all my pictures on there. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I want to go hang out with my family, even though it's been great to see you. And I really appreciate it. If you're new here, hit the like and subscribe. We'll do one more comment. The Canucks are too good to be doing this. One win, one loss stuff. I hope they can string some streaks together. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay. So, hey, Trev, who would you want to trade and go get what player? I'll answer that in the next couple videos, brother. But it all depends on what player we get. Like, I'm thinking like a Rasmus Anderson I'd like, but I don't know if we can afford him. But there's someone like that. That's what I would like. So, that's where I'm at right now. I mean, I got big, huge ones. Like I'd love a Brady Tkachuk. I'd love, those kind of guys, but they're not available. They're not available. But go Canucks, go. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to go hang out with the family. And of course, always, let's keep cheering on this Canucks team. 3-1 over the Colorado Avalanche. Big Colorado Avalanche, full 60 minutes tonight. Appreciate you.